Hey everyone, it's Mark, and today we're taking a look at a sovereign citizen traffic stop. Let's roll the video.
When you're traveling at commercial capacity, that means that I have to be Domino's, or I have to have a logo on my car that says I'm a business. I have to have, because it's taxable. Because traveling's free and it's a right.
Okay, but you're still operating a motor vehicle, sir, and regardless...
No, a motor vehicle and a Black's Law's dictionary. I ain't lying to you.
Motor vehicle.
No, this is an automobile. Motor vehicle is under commercial. That means that...
This is a motor vehicle. It can be anything. It can be a riding lawnmower, it can be a boat, it's anything that's operated by a motor.
You do understand the oath of office, don't you? To the Constitution? Took oath of office to get your position? Color of law, because this is like the way color of law works.
I should have told you to grab your SovCit bingo cards before this video started, because right now he's sitting every square on the bingo card.
Is, like, I got my constitutional rights that's over top of all the rest, so the right to travel is there. Now, if I want to travel and make money on the roadways, then I have to pay for tags, I have to get a license, I have to get all that stuff.
Okay, sir, I just want to be clear, you don't want to present me with your operator's license right now.
I don't have to.
Yes, you do, sir.
If I'm driving, I have to, but I'm traveling.
The problem for you is that you are driving, and let me ask you something, SovCit. When you go to operate your motor vehicle, do you put the car in drive or travel? You put it in drive, because there's no such gear as travel.
You're operating a motor vehicle, driving, traveling,
An automobile.
It doesn't matter, but you're operating a motor vehicle, sir. So if you don't
Is it true that you have video and microphone recording on your person?
I have my in-car video, sir.
You have to have state law.
No, I don't.
You have to have a recording on your person.
No, I don't.
You don't know that new rule that the government came out with?
I can tell you that's not
It's
the
Supreme
rule, sir.
Court. It ain't like Michigan. It's Supreme Court.
Okay, but regardless, I need your license, and if you're not willing to present that to me, that's fine. I'll go back to my car and we'll go from there, but the easiest route is for you to present me with your operator's license.
It's easier for you.
It's not easier for you, sir. I don't want to cite you for not presenting me with your operator's license. I'm trying to give you out here.
I know, but legally I don't have to give you one for traveling. Now, if I'm in commercial capacity and operating a commercial vehicle...
You're operating a motor vehicle, and I'm not going to argue with you, sir. I want to make this
Will you
easy.
please just real quick, I don't want to be a dick. Look up Black's Law real quick in your car. I didn't believe it at first either.
Sir, I had to study it in order to pass recruit school. Okay?
Yeah, but I know what the police academy training is. It's more like how to boot indoors, not to get sued, how to detain people, all that type of stuff. If they don't teach you law, that's what the prosecutor does.
Okay, so you don't want to provide me with your operator's license, sir?
I don't have to present you
Yes,
with
do.
an operator's
As
license.
your final offer, do you want to present me with your operator's license, or are you refusing?
Well, upon what authority are you acting?
Okay, step out of the vehicle, sir. You have a right to ask you to step out of the vehicle.
Am I being detained?
What do you think? Of course you're being detained.
Right now, is it purposes of my traffic stop? Yes, you are.
Is this a transaction of security interest? If not, I'm not obligated to you are not obligated to generate upon me to pay or perform, so there's no reason for us to be talking. And if there is, you need my consent, and I do not consent to your transaction of security interest. Are you leaving, ma'am? Am I being detained? Am I free to go? Because if I'm not being detained, I'm free to go.
I'll say it before and I'll say it again. If these sovereign citizens really knew what they were talking about, they wouldn't need to read it off a script.
Some people don't know the law.
Right now, the only one that doesn't know the law is you, and I really hope your girlfriend or wife isn't falling for this SovCit stuff either.
I mean, I have my driving permit.
If you have the right to travel like you say you do, then why do you have a permit? Wait a minute. You really don't believe in this SovCit stuff, do you? You're just trying it to see if it works.
I'm completely legal, but I don't need that stuff to be traveling anyway. That's the whole point. They can't just stop people for whatever they feel like. Give people a hard time to generate revenue. She said, "Can you come out of the vehicle?" It's like, can you get a warrant?
Okay, sir, I'm going to ask you to exit the vehicle.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Just because of my security interest in myself, you're gonna have to get a warrant to get me out. In regards to my driver's license and registration and insurance, are you under claim under full commercial liability that I have an obligation to such a thing to exercise my common law right? Do you know that drive is defended as one employed who conducts a coach, carriage, or other motor vehicles? Revere's Dictionary, 1914, edition, page 940.
Okay, sir, I'm not going by the dictionary. I'm going by...
You got to, because that's what you're going by is the law. And the law, the words in the law are by laws, by the Black Law Dictionary.
Okay, sir.
So this is your job. I'm explaining to you so you know for the next guy.
You to exit the motor vehicle. Are you refusing a lawful order, sir?
That isn't a lawful order.
Yes, it is.
That's not a lawful order.
I'm actually asking...
Am
you
I
to
being
exit the motor
detained?
vehicle. Yes, and I'm allowed to ask you
What's
to
the-
exit the motor vehicle.
What's the section, subsection? What's
I
under
can't
what?
tell you right now, sir.
You have to tell me. Can I get a supervisor?
Yeah.
You have to call a supervisor when I request you.
We've been through this before. The officer isn't required to call a supervisor. She can, but she's under no obligation to do so.
Police don't have supervisors, sir.
Yeah, you do, ma'am. You have to have a supervisor. If I ask you, I read your policy. I read your procedure and policy. That's what I wrote this off of. For the Michigan State procedure and policy. Your Constitution is the same Constitution as the Constitution of the United States.
Okay,
And that
sir,
Constitution is the same Constitution as the Constitution. You're asking me to, but I'm telling you, I legally don't have to. Do you know that a privilege of using streets, highways, and the operations of here a motor vehicle carriage for hire can be acquired by permission or license from the state of subdivision Black Law Dictionary 6 edition page 920? Do you know that statutory requirement that license be produced for motor vehicles used upon the highways based on servitude put on the highways by such a use and advantages which the improved highways may be offended to business on which the motor vehicle employed? Passive for Southern Rico 91985 SE 36-4216 New York Code 38, and that's a Supreme Court case.
Okay, sir, I told you to exit the motor vehicle. Okay?
That's
You
an
need to
unlawful
exit the motor
order.
vehicle.
That's
You're
an unlawful
disobeying
order.
the order.
It's not a law. That's not a lawful order, ma'am. You got to bring your supervisor here. Do you know that statutory duty applies for those who are present a driver's license for personal travel and transportation as persons is not in the case of persons whose benefit or protection to the statute was enacted? Ruff vs. Quinn, 20-20488.
Motor vehicle in the state of Michigan. I need to see your license.
I am operating an automobile. It's not a motor vehicle. Listen, ma'am, it's not a motor vehicle until I am in commercial, and unless I'm operating commercial capacity.
Go ahead.
I'm traveling. I'm not for hire. I'm not getting paid.
A few minutes later.
I don't know why the police think they can drive with their brakes on. You know what I'm saying? Putting people at risk out here. They can't see the road. She's mad because I flashed her. Shit, I was trying to warn her. I let her know she had her brakes on so she doesn't recklessly drive and put people's lives in danger. I got 3 of my children back here with me. Couldn't even see the road.
In my opinion, you're a lousy parent for trying this soft sit defense with your kids in the car.
Gave her a flash.
Jackson's not with us.
Oh, I got 2 kids with me. Here comes Home Lake's finest.
Okay, sir, I'm going to need you to shut the motor vehicle off.
I'll shut it off just for your safety.
Okay. If you don't produce me with a valid operator's license, this is how this is going to go. I'm going to bust your window and I'm going to take you out of the car, okay? I'm giving you fair warning here that this is the next step. I've asked you to exit the motor vehicle. I've told you to.
So you're threatening me?
I'm not threatening you. I'm telling you this is the next step.
Do you have a supervisor present?
No, but I have 2 other officers here, sir.
Well, you need a supervisor.
No, I don't. Okay,
Yes.
I don't want to break your window, but
I don't want you to break my window either.
Okay,
This is.
then produce me with an operator's license.
You know, you're only allowed to do that if there's been a crime committed.
Okay, and okay, I'm gonna go ahead and break your window.
Well, if you break my window, I will sue you.
Okay.
United, listen, I don't want you to know this on record because I have a video recorder. I want you to know before your guys' own, so you know. United States Code 42, subsection 19.
1983.
1983. It says.
So it turns out his girlfriend or wife is a soft sit too. Why am I not surprised?
You can sue the police officer directly, not your agency or your whatever.
Sir,
I don't want to be like that.
sir, do you have a driver's license?
I do,
Okay. All you have to do is produce it to us.
but I have a permit that's valid and it's still good. She has a license, so I can drive.
That's all we
But
need you to do. Is
I know
provide
that's what
that.
you want, but legally
no.
I'm traveling,
Legally,
so
you're required to. She
Yeah,
stopped
if
you
I-
for a valid reason.
if-
So you
I
don't
know,
produce
if
that
I'm-
ID,
if I'm
you're
driving-
gonna be under arrest.
I know. I want you to hear me out. If I'm driving and Black's Law Dictionary driving says I'm operating in commercial capacity, I'm traveling. I'm not on the roadways making
We're
money.
gonna discuss this in court, okay? This is not the time to discuss.
You know.
Come on out of the car.
You give me my paper that
Stand
shows
there,
that I got. You give me my paper that shows that I got.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, sir. I already told
Okay.
you that. I just, you know what? I know a lot of times people get you out of their cars because you're trying to generate revenue.
I hope it was worth it for this soft sit. For his troubles, he got a free night stay at the Gray Bar Hotel. Thank you to all my channel members as always for your continued support. I truly appreciate it. That's gonna do it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.